So, if we remember correctly, the party made it to Seacomber. They defended it from a siege during the evening. It appears the town is hanging on by just a thread right now. You guys somehow sourced some matchlock. Or I'm sorry, the town somehow sourced some matchlock weapons, and they weren't super open about where they got them from. The goblin squadron that attacked was made up of 2 grunts, a bomber, an ogre, which was likely controlled by the mage that was with the squad as well. From what you guys can tell, Seacomber is about half destroyed. The survivors will tell you. Or did they already talk to you about their ruler leaving town? Was that already mentioned?
We know that one of the rods, someone the third,
Gotcha.
took a bunch of young men off to Goblin Run. They haven't come back.
Perfect. I just want to make sure. Okay, so yeah, their beloved ruler, a ranger named Traskar Salarn III, entered the Forlorn Hills in search of Goblin Run with a small team of fighters. Their mission was to assassinate Drogovic. So that's the last that they've been heard of. Remember, I think it's been 4 days since they've been heard of, right? Is that what we said?
I think it was 3, but a night has passed, so 4.
Yeah, so on the day of, it had been 4 days. Let me see where that would put our date today. That would make it... Okay. The 4th. Okay. That would make it the 28th of Tarsak, 1486. Cool. All right. Let me see if I'm missing anything else. No, I think that's it as of now. So you guys are able to get a full night's rest in Seacomber. And the next day, you are approached by Gormund Copperbelly, who is the dwarf that you guys fought with in the alley, like in the main road there, to kind of hold the siege of Seacomber. He's gonna tell you. He's kind of gonna give you some verbal directions to how you guys can get to Goblin Run, if that is this party's decision. But he is going to definitely advise against doing this. So I'm assuming the party's going to hear this no matter what.
That's why we came. I'm ready to go.
Sorry. I keep muting my mic. I'm fucking... Give me a second, I guess.
Oh, dude, hold up.
If this is a discussion of what we're to do next, I would like to travel further into the Goblin Horde.
Sorry, Dan, I was being crazy. Okay. Where was I? Okay, so yeah, Gorman Copperbelly is going to approach you guys, and he is going to give you some directions on, what you should do and how you should get there. So he's going to say, the Iron Road is full of dangers. Goblin ambushes are of primary concern. Goblins are nimble creatures, nearly impossible to spot if they wish not to be seen. The road will take you northwest for 15 miles, then veer to the northeast. At this point in your journey, take care to get a good night's rest and use your water sparingly. At sunrise, continue traveling northwest. There will be a small wagon trail, mostly used by dwarves, that heads in that direction. At sunrise, you can see the cairn at the threshold, cast its triangular shadow on the west. Walk until high noon, about 7 miles, and there will be a goblin gate protecting a dusty canyon veering to the west. Beware, the gatekeepers are often less than honorable. If you get beyond that gate, may the gods help you all. And I'm going to drop that in Discord. Thanks.
Bless you in the text.
Is there a bank in this town I can go to before we leave?
Yeah, I would think Seacomber is probably big enough to have some sort of bank.
Yeah.
Are you just trying to make a deposit, or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. How does the banking work in this? Have you deposited at this bank before? Or have you deposited in a bank before? Excuse me.
Not like in play.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. So how are you wishing to spread out your wealth then? Because if you make a deposit into the Bank of Seacomber, then that wealth stays in Seacomber.
They don't have like a.
I don't think they have any networks.
And say it is pretty remote. Took us a while to get here.
Yeah, I don't think there's a Faerun credit union.
Well, fuck.
Should be though.
Oh,
Yeah, and I would think the Bank of Seacomber may not be the
Big Mom
safest
has one.
institution either.
All right, never mind then.
Cool, because there's not a bank in Daggerford, but there's Yarth Stowage, which is like much better. Think
Yeah.
Green Gots level type shit.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Is Faragrim just trying to be a good son?
Well, that and like, yeah, I'm carrying around like 5,000 plus GP, and I don't want to be
Oh yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's like 100 pounds of gold in my pockets.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Well, hey, you need some extra pocket room. Your honorable cleric is happy to lend a hand.
Well, the DM's not really. Oh man, are we getting that crunchy? Am I counting gold weight?
I
I don't
don't think so.
I don't think we're gonna count gold weight. That
No.
sounds like too much work.
Or at least
Pie's gonna extend his hand when you say that, by the way.
My pockets are real
Yeah,
heavy with
you're-
all this gold.
You're gonna
Yeah,
be
so I
like the
think
honorable cleric.
Peregrine, yeah, you're welcome to spread the wealth
Yes.
among your allies if you want to do it
I
that
know
way.
that's okay.
In the Bank of Batty Yosef. All right. Are we heading out then?
I believe so.
Okay.
Let's do it. We have all of our water skins filled and everything, and supplies and shit, right?
Yep, and you guys got a long rest.
Cool.
I'll make sure everybody's right here. Want to see anybody? Alright. Control over.
Does coffee exist in Faerun?
No, but it sounds good in real life. I mean, I would assume it exists in there. Yeah, I mean, a tea exists.
If there were a way to get some like instant coffee rations for our journey, I would spend money on that for morale.
Okay.
That seems like something they'd have in an alchemist shop.
I think that under siege logic, caffeine might be the first thing to go. Wouldn't that make sense?
Fair.
So
Caffeine and fine spices.
yeah, so I think that Seacomber is kind of lacking in that department. So I don't think it's
I have plenty of tea.
okay. Keep spinning the screen. Okay. So you guys proceed north out of Seacomber, and you have to cover about 10 miles before you guys are greeted by a familiar sight. And I'm not going to make you roll survival for this. The road that you guys are traveling down is long through a dusty plain. There are some patches of grass and small shrubbery, but almost no like larger plant life. Very, very few streams. You guys are getting further and further away from the river at this point. And on the horizon, right about, I would say about 3/4 of the way through your day, right around 3 p.m., you see a familiar sight. The curled flames rippling from a tail of the nightmare as he approaches you, and he is not alone. You guys remember the nightmare and everything? Okay. So, beside him walks a lioness the size of an elephant. Folded on her back are two massive wings with sleek golden feathers, and the tips of her wings flicked with red. They will both walk down from the valley and stand in front of you guys. Everybody roll me a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Oh, I double clicked it, but 5.
That's a gentleman's 0.
Classy.
I rolled an 11, so thank God I've got proficiency.
Well, I can tell you that. Well, I can't tell you anything, can I? All right.
I never pass wisdom saves, so.
Oh god.
I was feeling very wise here.
The lioness is going to take a seat in front of you and speak. My friend has told me that you are honorable, and I hope that he is not wrong. You freed him from an enchanted prison. Where we come from, use of one of these traps is an act of war. They are not easily crafted and even less easily concealed. Nevertheless, he owes you a debt, and I owe him for saving my life once. I will help you clear a path when the time comes. Now, who is the one my friend calls flame touched? And he's gonna kind of like, or she's gonna scan her head amongst the party. Is Calathil pointing at this point?
Yeah.
I'm just like looking at them point at me. I guess. I guess I am.
She's a bit of a teacher's pet. Like, who did it? He did.
The lioness is gonna look at you, Yosef, and say, "Approach, child."
Okay.
Are you going to approach? Okay.
I approach.
So the lioness is gonna stand up and just kind of like circle around you, flicking its tail like at your head and like in your face, and then take a real deep like whiff of you and say, "I see you are a child of the Feywild, thrust into this plane against your will, one of the forgotten. It will be difficult for you to regain your status should you return. Some of the..." Oh, are you interrupting?
Yeah, I was kind of like, you
Okay.
said just real quick, I was here against my will. I kind of came here on my will to like find my parents. I was actually, I don't know, like, I kind of came here to find my parents. Like, I'm not really
But weren't you
against my will,
Weren't
I guess.
you sent by a fake guardian?
I mean, yeah, like, they told me to go do it,
Weren't your
but like
parents
they didn't
taken
like
against your
force
will?
me
Yeah, like you
out.
weren't
Like,
forced out, but you were
yeah,
sent on a
like that was
mission.
like, they're like, hey, go do this. I was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, totally weren't forced out.
Like,
Copium.
I don't remember being forced out.
Maybe they lied to you.
Damn.
So the lioness
was I
is going
forced
to
out, lioness? Ma'am, was I
furrow
forced
her
out?
eyebrows and say, "Nevertheless, your birthright as flame touched is clear. You must return to the Feywild one day and walk the
Okay.
Red Road." So
The
at this
Red
point,
Road.
she's going to like lean really, really close to your face, Yosef, and whisper to you, "There is a gate at the mouth of Unicorn Run. Go there when you are ready." She's going to lean back, stretch her wings to unimaginable length, and with a force like an earthquake, lift herself from the ground with one swift thrust. Her long shadow stretches across the dusty plains like a small storm blowing down through the foothills. The nightmare bursts, its hooves like thunder charging behind the lioness. They both head northeast towards the high forest. And they leave the party on the way. Alright. If you guys continue after this point, you'll travel for another hour or so before dusk, at which point you will reach the bend in the road. You can set up camp.
Do it.
So she told me to go to the end of what road? Unicorn Road?
Unicorn Run.
Unicorn Run.
I'm presuming Yosef is the only one who heard that and has that information.
Yep.
All right. Hey guys, where's Unicorn Run?
What?
Why do you ask? No, Yosef, we are going to Goblin Run.
No, I gotta go to Unicorn Run, actually. To find
Joey
my
does not
parents.
know.
I gotta get back to the Fae so I can walk the Red Road or something.
Right now?
I mean, it'd be cool to find out. Like, it told me what Flame Touch was all about. But like, we don't gotta do it like right now. We
Are there people dying there?
I did have this like one nightmare about people dying there or something like that one time. There might be a war. Don't know for sure.
I've had several
There's some
visions of
stuff going
Neverwinter
on.
burning, and you don't hear me talking about it. Sometimes it's just a bad dream.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
that doesn't sound good, Cal.
But can we still do the thing later after
Yeah,
the
my mom
goblin
hasn't
genocide?
told me back, so you know.
I'm gonna
Okay,
pull out
but
my
we-
clipboard and I add it to our to-do list. A little
Yeah.
goblin clipboard.
After goblin genocide of the evil goblins, not like Fi, he's a cool one.
Goblin
Yeah,
genocide.
maybe we
not
don't call
pie.
it genocide.
He's fucking his ass.
Goblin genocide, and then we go figure out what this flame-touched face stuff is about. Okay, is that cool with
Well,
everyone?
we got to knock
I have
off
to
all the
refresh
things
my
on
rolls
this
for you
map.
guys, I'm so sorry.
No worries.
Unicorn
But
Run
at this
is actually
point-
just like the adjacent queer club. Like there's Goblin Run, which is kind of gross, but then adjacent there's the queer club, which is Unicorn Run.
It's Unicorn Run.
Yeah,
That's where
yeah.
all the best drag
Really
shows
cool.
happen.
They're open until 3 a.m.
Wait, so you guys know about it? Because
You cannot get a drink if you present as femme.
Go ahead.
Dude, see, look, I click restore default, and I get this beautiful image, and then this happens, and I can't stop it, and I want it to stop.
So you guys get to the end of your hike for the day, and your water skins are probably getting dangerously low. It's been a pretty just long and dry hike overall. It's not particularly hot, but the air around you is pretty dry. You guys at the bend in the road, you find a flat space of dirt, about large enough to set up camp. If you guys want to do the tower, I understand that as well. And you hear pretty close by the sound of a small stream that can be heard flowing south, probably towards the Dillenbeer. You can't see it right now.
Everybody give water skins. I'll go fill them up while you guys set up. That
I
good?
can't see anything. Everything's black on my screen.
Oh, weird. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I'll collect all the water skins and,
Yeah, that
and
sounds
head
great.
south towards the stream while everybody gets camp set up, I guess. Because I could carry all the water at once, probably.
Someone should probably go with Batty just in case, but
I can go.
Oh, Joey, you're not on this map for some reason. Maybe you might have been black.
Excluding me feels bad.
Joey's had it with us. We were standing there talking to the nightmare, and he just like walked ahead.
Wandered off.
I ain't got time for this. That's what the wisdom save was. Do you waste your time with this? No.
This thing's fucking paw
I'm
and
still-
cast off.
It's fun for me.
I did ask Saluna for the gift of water, if we find something large enough to conjure it in. But it feels like a waste unless we find a container.
We should save it though, right?
Okay.
Just
okay.
so everyone knows. I think the river is probably a good idea, as long as it's a clean water source.
Okay, Batty, if you're looking to find that stream, you'll have to roll me a survival check.
Okay. Survival or perception?
I'm fine with either.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna reuse real dice. I mean, I think they're the same. Yeah, they're the same. Ooh, but that's an 18 minus 3, 15.
15? Okay. Yes, you are kind of like scattered amongst the little grass bushes, and you like trip in like a little trench area, like kind of stumble a little bit, and you see that the stream kind of like runs underneath one of the bushes through the roots down the side. And then you are able, with a lot of time and patience, to fill up your water skins. All of the stream is pretty small, and the water itself is not necessarily dirty, but definitely filled with quite a bit of sediment.
Also, I might want to get some iodine from Phi and just put a couple drops in there.
I would assume that Phi would have something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe chlorine tablets or something.
Oh, that'd be nice, yeah. If those exist in the
Oh,
universe.
If they exist in
Champion.
this universe, yeah.
I'm sure they do.
So,
I do
Uh,
have purify something.
Food and drink.
Yeah.
let's just say that that's like.
So I feel like that would be like the iodine tablets.
The chlorine. That's great. Okay, yeah, I'll bring it back and we can purify it.
Okay. Yeah, you guys do that. Does that cost you any spell slots or anything like that? Fi?
Yeah, it'll be a second. I'm sorry, I have to find it. First level.
First level? Okay.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter much. The night is peaceful, so you guys are able to get a full night's sleep. It's cold. There's not a cloud in the sky. The stars shine bright that evening, and a small comet can be seen skimming the atmosphere off to the northwest. Everybody roll a perception check.
Don't tell me what to do. Oh, baby.
Nat 4.
Nice. Oi.
Same.
Come on, character sheet.
Not 18.
Okay. So, Yosef.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Yosef, you can hear the distant sounds of thunder off to the northwest as well. Perhaps a summer storm hitting the peaks. I'm sorry, a spring storm.
Do I know for sure that like is probably gonna be a storm, or is that just what it sounds?
That's just what it sounds like.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, we made it through the night, guys. So in the morning, you guys have to find the cairn to kind of like start your way down that dwarven wagon trail. So everybody, roll me. Let's do perception check. See if we can locate that trail, or if we're gonna be absolutely lost.
While we do this, we'll be like, did anyone else hear that thunder earlier? That was crazy, huh? Sounds like a storm's coming.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
No?
Did not notice it.
No, as well. I promise you, sounded like there's a storm coming.
Might have just been Batty's stomach.
This is true.
Well, everyone except for even Peregrine. Yeah, everyone. You wake up in the morning. You guys have no problem whatsoever locating that cairn, and you are able to get on the dwarven wagon trail. It leads smoothly through the plains and into the dusty foothills. The grass around you is growing rocky by midday, and you find yourselves winding in between two small cliffs. Yeah, so now we're actively on the current map and everything. You guys are welcome to roll me perception checks, and you guys should be able to see it's daytime at this moment in time, and there's some fairly obvious things in front of you.
What should I roll to check for any sort of hazards?
Grab a
the
beer during
road.
this description since I got a -1.
Yosef,
Oh no.
roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Don't talk to me like
I was hoping I didn't walk up that far, but okay. Dang. Guess I did.
Okay. Well, you are able to back up just in time, Yosef. And when you back up about 10 feet for me. So you hear the distant, unstringing of a bow and the whistle of an arrow, which alerts you enough to, move from where you are. And you decide to move backwards on a whim as the barrels in front of you erupt into flames, and a shockwave comes forth throughout the party. Phi, Yosef, and Calathil, roll me strength saving throws.
Yeet.
I try
This
and
is gonna be
catch.
so
Fi,
cool.
I
I'm
like
gonna
to
go
be
flying
cool.
through the air. It's
Can I
so
try
cool.
and catch 5?
This is the first time I'm gonna have to roll
Yosef
damage
too.
dice today, guys. All right. So,
Oh, Jesus, no.
okay. Phi and Yosef, you guys are knocked prone by the shockwave. You are both going to take me 4 bludgeoning damage. Calathil, you are just shoved backwards 10 feet. but you remain standing. Everybody roll me for initiative.
What little bitch shot me?
Hot damn. He's not fucking around tonight.
Nope.
This is my fireball last session, bro. I'm
What
telling
accent
you.
was that? You mocking Joey?
Mm-hmm.
Why does your mic get bad, like, all of a sudden?
Mine?
No, his.
Mine?
No, Joey's.
Trevor.
Oh.
Was the mics on, Ben?
Yeah. Sounds like you're using the wrong mic.
Yeah.
If you guys will just give me like a minute or two to get things going here.
Yeah,
My
my
bad.
first one was a 20, but my fucking token wasn't selected, so it doesn't count.
Sure it does.
Does it
I
sound
think it
better now?
counts.
Does it sound better now?
Yeah, it does. Did it take your webcam mic when you plugged it in?
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
I didn't do anything. I'm playing a game.
Joe, what jammies do you have on tonight? Those are super cute.
They're fuzzy Marvel. It's a onesie.
Very cute.
I love it. I figured it fit the mood for this weekend.
Oh yeah, global war and whatnot.
Yeah.
You guys, I
And
think
we
it's
for
everybody's
World War
been
III.
for the situation in Ukraine.
Wear him if you got him, boys.
Or if World War III happens, I'm just gonna go enlist and go to the front lines and just die.
You know, they just
Whoa.
added a bunch of terms. And
Why?
No, just
Can't believe it was that easy out all along.
Literally just.
I
got
can't right now. I
I've been
can't
talking about
have this
commune for the
conversation.
last 10 years, and no one will fucking listen to me. We should just start the fucking commune. Have I not, Joe, JJ? I've been talking about this.
I'll do a commune.
I'm not against
I'll be
it.
the streamer of the
I
commune.
would love to start a commune. I just don't have any kind of resources to begin one.
We need to just
We need
Talk-
land.
Yeah, where are you gonna get land?
we
I
need
refu-
money
Um,
first.
I refuse to be a part of any commune that John's in.
what the fuck? You want me to move with you to Oregon, though?
Brutal.
Wow, you haven't even.
He wants to ignore you from closer.
Trevor can
He's
live
gonna
in
start
like
his
the
own commune, and John's
groundskeeper's
not
shack.
invited.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Gonna
gonna
be
start my
right
own
across the road.
commune.
Well, mine's gonna have blackjack and hookers.
Oh, I was literally about to say that. Mine will have better blackjack and hookers.
Mine will
Zach,
have
forget the black.
also regular poker, Texas Hold'em.
No alcohol or gambling on the commune. Is that controversial?
Mine will have
Yeah.
only drugs. You have to be high if you're on my commune.
I feel like I'm gonna be brewing our own beer. So
Is
there
this like a
will be-
mom
We
and
are.
dad situation where like we can have a room in both communes? So we
That'd be
just like
great.
go
Yeah,
across
I'll
the
allow
road.
it.
I
with
just
us.
No.
got
I'll
it.
allow it,
We can
I'll
just
allow
run
it.
across the road.
Honestly,
I think freedom of movement and association is important in any commune.
I imagine more of a Lord of the Flies type situation.
No,
I would rather not.
No, no.
look, if you guys want to like live
Okay,
and
I've
work on
decided
both
I'm starting
communes,
a
I'm not gonna
third
stop you, but
separate
you have to
commune.
you have to put an adequate 30 hours a week minimum into my commune if you choose to live on it.
Hey,
Guys, I'm so
time is
excited
not
for
equal to
Christmases.
labor.
It's gonna be like 8 Christmas
Oh, are
parties.
you the-
this time.
This-
Are you the king of the commune? Not very much of a commune, is it?
I feel like if everyone has their own
Facts.
commune, it's not really much of a commune.
Well,
What
I'm
about
just
a
saying,
commune
I'm not
in
gonna have a
my room?
separate. I'm not gonna have a separate
We could
place
call
on
it a
Trevor's
neighborhood.
commune. I won't have the ability to reap both. So if you
No.
are spending time on my main place, I would assume you would still not like slouch off whatever work I put into my commune.
You guys haven't even heard the fun part yet. The fun part is the cult leader of the month part, where everybody gets to have their
We
own
all take
crazy cult.
turns.
We all take turns.
I like
Love
that, yeah.
And
Can we
you,
make
You
a
know,
calendar?
it's funny
You're
when
like-
they have a special day, but it's a whole month.
yeah, you do like weird chants.
dibs on
you can
mushroom
make up a
cocaine
dress
cult.
code, you know,
Sex cult.
I'm dibs.
Okay.
Just the only rules are
I'm
like no
mushroom
ritual
cocaine cult.
suicide.
You do mushrooms and then you do cocaine
By the
and
way,
then
I'm
you do
ready to
mushrooms and
do
then you do
that,
cocaine and it's just
Okay,
gonna be
let's
that
do
for
it.
like a month straight.
So it's who is first?
Okay, so
And yeah, we're just gonna play
You
Smash and
guys-
stuff.
have you guys the barrel is smoldering still in front of you with like a large dark plume of smoke above it, and it appears to be burning oil from what you guys can tell. It is Calathil's turn, although I don't think any of you were able to see exactly where the arrow came from, so on and so forth. So Calathil, the floor is yours right now.
Dude, I'm exactly the same. No, I'm exactly the same.
Oh fuck.
Can we get a push to talk, John?
I guess can I do a perception check now that we know there are enemies to try to spot any? I'll use that as my action if I have to.
Yes. Roll me for perception.
23.
23. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. So, with the 23, the branches of this tree appear to be kind of shaking back and forth a little bit, and you see some leaves falling from them, Calathil. And you also see 3 sets of little green toes tucked away against the cliff wall over here, kind of like in some bushes. But there's definitely 3 pairs of little feet over there.
Okay, I would turn over my shoulder and say 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and put my shield up. And just kind of point that direction for my cohorts. And I'll take maybe like 10 feet forward.
Okay.
And then done.
Am I not in the initiative?
You're in the initiative. You rolled a 10, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're there. 5. Did you roll a 10? 5?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why Shirley's an 18. That's weird. All right.
I'm gonna reload because I'm not seeing
Okay.
myself.
I don't see you on the turn order either, Margo.
I don't see me
I
there
also
either.
don't see 5.
Here we go.
Are you there now? I was gonna say I
Maybe.
just refreshed it. For whatever reason, it didn't load you guys in when you initially did it, so I had to do it manually. That's why it was taking so long.
Here we go. Maybe. No, still not seeing it. It's fine.
Well, just to
You'll
recap,
just let me know.
Okay, I was gonna say I have it here, so no matter what, I have the organization here. I think just to be sure. Yeah, Joey rolled as well. Cool, Joey, it's your turn.
Wait, sorry, so you said it's my turn?
Yes, it is your turn. Sorry, I just had to sneeze.
No, fine. Do I see any place to hide for stealthing reasons?
There is a small outcropping of rocks over here that you see kind of tucked away in some ivy. I think that there's a collapsed old wagon over here that might provide a little bit of cover. But considering you don't know exactly where your enemies are, I don't think that you would know exactly where to hide.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
There's
Yeah,
also
I think
some
I'm.
more rocks over here too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna run over to.
I guess you can always take the high ground too.
I'd like to, go over here and dash and hide under this rock over here to try to stealth.
Okay, cool. And I know that hiding is one of your reactions and everything, or one of your feats. But will you roll me a stealth just to see how stealthy you are?
Yeah. Good rolls today. Good rolls.
Okay. So, Joey, you run over there and do kind of a baseball style slide to get behind that rock and make yourself hidden. And as you do, your foot hits the base of that rock, and one of the larger stones on top of it topples off and falls to the ground, creating a pretty loud, echoing crack through the little cliff canyon that you guys are in. And it definitely makes you pretty goddamn nervous. That's all I'm gonna say right now, though. Batty, you go. Oh no, it's actually You guys did Margot and Joe. You guys should roll d20s against each other. Turn over.
I'll do it.
Roll that 10s.
I got an 8.
I got a 13.
All right, you first, Den.
What is the surface that we are on?
So currently, you guys are on like dirt and like what looks to be really old, rough, and broken cobblestone. Definitely dwarven in construction. There is grass patches around you, and there are I would say that the type of rock that you guys are looking at right now is mostly sandstone and igneous rock grains.
Okay, I'm going to use half my movement to stand up, half my movement to run over to that wall, and I'm just going to slap it and meld into it.
Which wall?
I'm going up, so I'm going into this wall.
Okay. Let's go. That's about you.
Ooh.
Let's see. Decided. Okay.
And that's my turn.
What a truly horrifying image.
That is yeah, no joke.
I just got blown to the ground, so I'm thinking I am in protection mode real quick. So I get yeeted. I'm going stone.
That's pretty sweet. Okay, yeah, no, sick. Batty, you'd be up if that ends your turn 5.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to read that whole thing just to make sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a rage.
Already?
And charge forward 40 feet. Towards where did the cow she point to? Could you ping it for me?
Yeah, over here.
Okay, cool.
And this tree right here. The 2 places.
That tree right there. Okay, so I will probably. I think I will see that she pointed towards that tree up on that upper level and head maybe back up and around. Let me see, where's my... So maybe like... I think I could make it to around here.
Are you gonna run up on the side of the cliff like that?
I'm gonna run around. What? Well, actually, yeah. Can I roll in athletics? Or
so
athletics?
You don't have to if you're going. Maybe I'm gonna kind of describe you. So if you're taking like this direction right here, and just like walking up it, you wouldn't have to roll in athletics. You just walk up the side of it, but you will get pretty high up. You're about 9 to 10 feet up right now. But is that what you're gonna do? Is that Batty's goal there?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Minus +1. 15.
15? Okay. Roll me an athletics check.
Okay. 20 not nat.
29 nat? Okay. So Batty is rounding that corner and heading up the side of the cliff there, and they hear a like rumbling sound coming from beneath the tree, and a shadow comes out of it and rolls down the side, and they are able to jump out of the way just in time, scrambling onto the side of this cliff face, hanging on kind of like a climber. Sorry, I'm trying to grab you with that. And if you want to remove your icon right there. So you were able to get out of the way and dodge the stone as it rolls to the base of the hill, but you are now hanging on by your fingertips to the side of this, probably about 8 feet in the air right now, Batty.
Okay. That's not too bad. That's only like a foot off the ground for me.
Yeah, and did you already make your action? I think you just made your movement, right?
That was just my movement, yeah.
Yeah, so you still have an action at this point.
I don't think there's really anything I can do hanging from the side of a cliff.
I demeld from the cliff right underneath Batty's legs, and now I'm giving them a piggyback ride.
Don't do that. I'll squish you to
You
death.
have to movement to get over there.
That would just be beautiful.
That'd be so funny though. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want to do.
Okay. After that, Yosef. Your turn.
I stand up and I run behind Calathil. Boop.
Using Calathil as a
I do have a shield, so I'm.
That's fair.
I think he's using my shield as a shield.
Yeah,
But
Yosef.
hey, that's 2 shields, a Calathil and a shield.
Yosef's pretty squishy. Okay.
Yeah, I got deeps. I went, but
Okay.
hey guys.
Right on. You still have an action, Yosef.
Wasn't my action getting up?
Oh yeah, I forgot you were knocked prone. Yep, it was.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I
It
got
should
up.
only take half your movement, I think.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, it's half.
I don't know.
Okay, if that's the case, then you still have an action and have to.
See, the problem is, detect thoughts only goes 30 feet. Okay, I got an idea. I gotta measure this out though, because I didn't think I'd have an action, so I didn't plan for this. How large is 40 feet?
8
Is it a
squares
radius?
by 8 squares.
I'm about whatever, man.
It's like 40
What
feet,
they be
but
talking
twice
about.
that, I think.
These are all the people
Is this 40 feet?
That's 50.
This is dumb. Do I? Okay. Can I just dictate this, or do I continue to find 20 feet diameter?
What do you mean? For what? What's goal?
Like, I kind of just want to fireball this tree, but I don't want to hit Batty and Fi, right?
Okay. Well, here. Can you see my measuring thing right here?
Yeah.
You can just make your circle around that, and it'll be
Fuck, dude, you're so fucking smart.
roughly 40 feet. And it's because it's 20 feet diameter, right?
You're such a juicy, wrinkly brain.
I think this might be it.
Yum yum brain.
That's a little big, but I'll accept it. And then move it to where you want. It's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Basically,
I mean, I can do
don't
it.
hit Batty, but we fireball this whole area. I'm gonna fireball it. Blah blah blah.
Damn, it has that big of a fucking thing. Okay.
Well, technically, it's a little bit smaller. So, if you want to include, say, over here, and these rocks here, and
Okay.
basically that little area, of it, I'd be all right. But
Okay, cool. And it's a dexterity save.
yeah, here, let me click it. Fireball. Yeah, 3rd level sounds fine for me.
Third level 15. Okay. Oof. Okay. All right. Half damage on save.
Half damage on save.
All right.
I'm wondering
3
if you're
saves.
gonna do to the tree.
Okay. So we're gonna catch sight of a lot of people now. So the 3 toes that Calathil saw now burst into sight as the bushes kind of burn away around them, and they take damage. And go ahead and roll me the damage. Oh, it's 27. Okay.
Yeah.
And there are
Damage. Oh my god.
3 individual goblins standing there, looking fairly heavily armed. Oh. Well, Actually, they're all going to burst into flaming corpses and die where they stand. The individual from the tree that you heard Caliphil is also going to fall from the tree to their death. So that's 4, and then half damage of 27. Wow. Okay, cool. You are also going to see 3 more goblin corpses fall from the side of the cliff. I guess just burning at this point. I gotta make all these weird now. The fireball is a wicked spell.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, so let's see.
This is why I've been wanting to fucking use it ever since I got it. Goblin hordes, goblin hordes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna draw a red X here because I don't have time to go through it. But yes, everyone in this area here is Dunzo. Okay, you are still in initiative. Yosef, as you do that, this rock formation collapses from the side of the cliff and creates kind of a temporary path to the top of the cliff. So it kind of makes a very steep hill that you could probably make a scramble up. Who do we got here? And then Joey, does a 19 hit your armor class?
I think it does.
You are going to be struck with an arrow coming from the cliffside above you. You definitely disturbed that rock enough to be noticed, and you're going to take me 8 piercing damage.
Ow.
All right, and then Fairgrim, I'm so sorry, you are now up after the longest turn. Max? Are we missing Max?
Sorry, I'm muted.
Oh,
Everyone we can see is dead, no? Let me see how far I can move.
yeah. As of right now, everyone that you can see is dead except for the person that just struck Joey, who has now shown himself. But yeah, and you guys are still in initiative.
So I could run 70 feet. Oh! There's a guy. $25 plus... Fuck yeah. Oh, okay, that's the whole thing. 70. I'm gonna run up there. Can you see that thing? That measurement?
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there.
Yep, and you can do that. And you'll definitely catch sight of the excuse me, the goblin archer when you get up there.
That was a dash, so that's all I can do.
Alright, that'll bring us back to Caliphil.
Since this is the only visible enemy, I'm gonna pop off a guiding bolt. I'll just do first level. Let me find it.
Oop, sorry. Wrong button.
That's not guiding bolt.
That's not guiding bolt.
Max, I unironically had that reaction though.
I'll do second level actually.
Okay. Second level. Oh, so it's a ranged spell attack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Roll me a hit.
And I am using my sickle as my spell focus. So 12 plus 9 is 21.
Oh yeah.
And then 5d6.
Jesus. Yep. 14. Wow, that's actually down low for 5d6. All right.
Bonus note: anyone who attacks that goblin before my next turn has advantage on their attack because he is glimmering with moonlight. And I'll end my turn here and just keep bodyguarding the fireball boy.
Yeah, and he looks pretty messed up by that. I think you blackened his face with the flash of light that you shot at him. All right, and Joey, what are you doing?
I am, since my hiding strat did not work, trying to do some algebra here, some calculus. I think I'm just gonna use my bonus action dash to dash straight up to the goblin because I think I can make it.
Which goblins?
Is this one still alive, right? Or are they all dead?
Everything that is at the base of this cliff over here is dead.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah, I just didn't want to go through and put X's on all of them because it was going to take too long, so I just put a big X to designate. But yes, you guys fucked up all of them guys. Or I guess Yosef did with his fireball. But yeah, so one of them fell from the tree. 2 of them were hiding in bushes up against, or 3 of them were hiding in bushes up against the side of the cliff wall, and then the 2 smaller goblins with the spears fell from the side of the cliff where the rock slide originated from.
Which is the one that we have advantage on?
The one behind you.
Yeah, the one that struck you with the arrow.
I see.
Yep.
Can I try to scale this wall without using action?
Yes, and you'll have to roll me athletics.
I will do it.
Okay. Yeah, I think you make it to the top without any like serious fallbacks.
Okay. Let's see. How much movement do I have left after doing that?
It was like 10 feet of movement to get up onto it. How many do you have in a turn? You have 40 feet?
I have 30, but I have a 30 dash.
Okay, so you have 20 feet of regular movement left or 50 feet of dash.
Okay, I'm just going to dash straight up to him. Then end my turn right next to him.
Okay. Fine, it's your turn.
Can I hold my turn, or I guess hold my action if I hear another boom, because at this point there have been 2, the first explosion and then the fireball. If I hear another boom, I will unmeld and run away from the wall. But right now, I don't want to leave the wall.
Okay. Batty.
I guess you said, am I 8 feet in the air, like 8 feet below my feet, or 8 feet in the air, a foot below my feet?
I forget that you're so large. I would say you're probably about 6 feet from your feet to the ground.
From my feet to the ground. Okay.
Yeah. So not that for real. Not for you. Not that.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop back down because I don't think there's anybody left up on top of the cliff.
Okay.
I'll
allow it. That was strength checker to me.
Cool. I'll remember to bend my knees really well.
Make sure to drive them outward. Your toes
yes. Forward. Yes. So I'll drop down to the base of the cliff and turn around. And how many feet of movement would you say that'd be? Like about 6, or like, does that count as any movement or an action? Or
5 feet of movement. How about that?
5 feet. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool. Let's see. I will go ahead and dash over behind Faragrim. I think I have Because I would have like a ridiculous amount of movement left if I'm gonna dash.
Okay, it'd be a little bit more than 60 feet because
A
you
little
have to
bit
go
more than
kind of
60.
around.
That's fine.
Otherwise, if you have to climb the cliff, you have to roll the athletics check like jumping into tunnels.
You know what? I'll go ahead and roll in athletics just for shits and gigs.
Okay, and you'll be out of movement when you get to the top of it.
Okay,
so you
that's fine.
won't be able to make it all the way up there. Go ahead and roll the athletics.
All right, that is. What is my athletics? Is a. Oh, 18.
18? Okay, yeah. Batty, you just like run at the cliff and you take a nice leap, and your fingertips just like hit the top of it, and you're able to place yourself up on the side.
All right, cool.
Betty does a muscle up.
Yeah, Batty just straight like
Straight up.
hongs it, just hongs up through it. All right, Yosef, your turn.
I scream up to them. I yell up to them like, "Hey, you guys need help with that guy? So just move on."
I think they're good. They covered Joseph.
He's pretty well taken care of.
I don't know. I think as I'm.
I wouldn't rely too heavily on long rests right now, if you know what I mean.
I wasn't gonna fireball him. I hope that's what you. Hope you don't think that.
I can dodge the fireball. Just do it.
Again, never tell with you.
You can't.
I was not planning on fireballing. I can't say I was.
I've got metal armor on him, but you're gonna cook me like a something wrapped in foil.
Roast
Baked potato.
chicken or yeah.
I'm just gonna move up to this spot and just kind of like hide under this cliff so I don't get shot by the guy on top of it. Hopefully.
Okay.
I'm already mostly potatoes by weight.
I guess I would like to maybe do a perception check or whatever I can do to like see if I can see more goblins.
Okay, roll me. Yeah, you can do that. Roll me perception. Thank you.
Okay. I'm just trying to see more gobs.
See gobbies. Okay, 18. And which direction are you scanning for gobbies?
I can't see above me, so just kind of like not 180, but greater than 90. We'll say like 125 degree. Here, I'll like draw it out.
I just meant like which direction. I didn't mean the exact. Yeah, that way. Okay, cool. 18. Okay. Yes. I am going to make some tokens appear. If you want to watch in that area over by the Joseph. You see a small goblin wielding a spear on the side of the cliff, just kind of like laying in the grass at this point. You can see the spear shaft like glinting in the sunlight every once in a while, though. That's how you spot him. Up on the higher side of the cliff, which is about 20 feet at the point, 10 feet, you spot another goblin archer. Like the cliff at his feet is literally singed from your fire blast. Like that's how close you were to hitting him. His arrow was over the side of the cliff and was on fire, more than likely. And then if you want to look a little bit to the right of the tree, you will see another goblin archer just chilling on that cliff over there. You see that? Cool. Yeah, that is what you spot as of now. And does everyone else see those? Or...
Yeah, I can see them.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I just kind of point at them and be like, "Goblins!"
So you're gonna scream goblins as you point at them?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Mostly meant for Talos still to see.
Is that gonna end your turn?
I'm all alone.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have to drop back down this goddamn cliff.
I'm okay.
Okay. It's gonna roll at disadvantage, but that's okay. Okay, does a 13 hit your armor class, Yosef?
My armor class is 13. I forget
13.
what the ruling is on that.
Meets it beats, right?
Yeah, so it does.
Okay.
Beat mayhem.
You are going to take me 5 piercing damage as you are struck with a fairly short arrow that originates from this goblin right here.
Should it say behind the meat shield?
This one right here on the top side of the cliff.
Well, he'll get fireballed soon enough. Or something.
Okay, and here we go again. Ooh, okay. I'm guessing a 16 hits. You are going to take me an additional 5 piercing damage, Joseph, as you are struck with another tiny arrow originated from this archer over here. The goblin on the side of the cliff over here with the spear is going to start making his way down the cliff as easily as he can, but he is going to trip part of the way and land prone on his back, as he does not make it down successfully. Oh, grab this. Okay.
What was that?
And that is it for now. All right, cool. Peregrine, it's your turn.
I'm gonna take a couple steps forward and slash at this boy right here.
Okay, roll me to hit.
Do a little stabby. 1 second.
Some time for that RuneScape to hit.
Oh, this takes me back.
Slicey slice.
You guys ever, walking the long plains to, what's it called? The Wizard Tower in Trader Village?
Yep.
You be careful if you go close to that jail. These jail guards.
Dude, I got fucking killed with my brand new set
Oh.
of full steel. That was the that was the highest level I ever got, and I just
That's why I
fucking
lost
gave
my
up.
Aurora armor.
Yeah, man. I was just like,
RuneScape's
nope.
too easy now. You can get your shit back if you go back to your dead body.
Yeah, it gives you like a full 3 minutes.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Swing.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. And I take it you're one-hitting this.
Swing.
Max, are you hitting this one hand or 2 hands?
Oh, one-handed, yes.
One hand. Okay, cool. So that's gonna be 10 damage. Okay, cool. Yeah. How do you want to do it?
Decapitation.
Cool. Yeah, with one clean stroke, you just slice directly through this thing's neck as its head topples to the floor. Or to the ground. Excuse me.
I don't have a quippy line, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yarg.
Hey, if Link made
not
it
my
famous,
best
so
friend.
can you.
Caliphil, it's your turn.
Oh, hi, hello.
A lot of things happening right now.
Link had great key.
Caliphil will push her thumb against the tip of her moonsickle to draw a drop of blood and cast Bane on the 3 goblins in front of me.
I gave your fucking sister the moonsickle last night.
Nasty.
You
They
said
call him
cast
Captain Hook.
Bane.
Bane. Yeah, Bane, up to 3 creatures, charisma save. If they fail, they have to subtract a d4 from any attacks.
Damn, that's pretty fucking cool.
Or saving throws.
Alright, we got
It's
18,
anti-bless.
Anti-bless.
11,
How long does that last?
and a nat 1. Okay, cool. So this one saves right here. This guy over here rolled an 11. D4, subtract that number. Oh. So many dice, guys.
So, I'm sorry, which one saved?
The one closest to you saved. This one rolled an 11, and this one on the ground over here crit failed.
Okay.
The prone one. That one crit failed. So I'm just trying to figure out. I don't understand. The target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll saving throw.
So anytime they roll an attack roll or a saving throw for the next minute, they have to subtract a d4 from the roll.
Okay, cool. And the one that crit fails, I'll just roll a second d4 for it. Wow, a lot of fours. Sweet. So yeah, the second one is going to take a -7 on saving throws. So that's pretty fucking sweet.
Congrats.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna fucking.
First one's going to take a -1. Yeah, let's stay.
You know, whatever.
Finally, uses for these note cards.
Say not a lot of attacks I can do with mass damage, but I can at least stop them from maybe hitting my friends.
That's pretty
You
easy.
can make them take more damage from me.
And if that ends Calipil's turn, it is Joey's turn. Joey Joannes, Slayer of Goblins.
Not doing a whole lot of goblin slaying today for me.
I'm going to say the Rage of Golden Fields.
Okay.
He has performance anxiety.
I've noticed the other two goblins, I'm assuming, that are on the map.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna take a full running start and try to jump and roll off of this cliff to start sprinting towards the other ones to try to get into the action.
Yeah, I'll read acrobatics.
Can I do any reaction spell casting to seeing this? Or would that be like too?
Do you have a spell that's a reaction?
I don't think it is. That's why, like, I don't think you would help me.
Your turn's kind of coming. With 17, you are able to tuck and roll down the side of this cliff.
Oh my god! Wait, it is a reaction. I don't want to use it though, but it is a reaction.
Well, we know now. Yeah, Joey, you do that just fine. What are you doing after that?
Just full sprinting towards this area that I can climb up. I don't know how much. Wait, hold on. I need to. They're like right here.
Do you not have a ranged weapon?
I mean, yes, but if that still range weapon still has like a range limit, and like it's shooting up cliff, which is like adds on to it, you know.
I was just curious because it's funny watching everyone run back and forth.
Right, the closest
I have a
goblin
short
to
bow.
you, Joey, just so you know, is right here, and it fell prone at the base of the cliff. So it's just like on its back, it just fell off the side of this thing.
Oh, cool.
And it's also under the effect of Calipil's what's it called?
Bane.
Bane. Excuse me. I'm gonna put that on the spell effect down there. Is that gonna end your turn, Joey?
Yeah. I use my dash, so.
You are up. Then it's Fi's turn.
Okay, I'm going to come out of the wall and charge at the one. Well, I guess I'll make a perception check to see what I can see going on. I guess that's fair.
Okay. Yep. Roll perception. You're a goblin. Rolling perception too, since it's a goblins.
Didn't roll great.
11. You can see the goblins that Yosef initially pointed out. They're there, and then the one that live right here, and that one is prone.
Okay.
Other than that, you do not see any immediate threats.
Then I'm going to, just charge and yeet myself on top of him because he's prone, right? So
yes, he is prone.
I am dashing to just use my movement and just like dad tackle him.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, if it's a grapple movement, roll me a strength check. He's gonna roll against you.
Not my best.
Yeah, you do not successfully subdue
it. That's okay.
But,
I suppose I'm prone too.
Yeah, well, you both just you tackle him, and I think he just kind of flings you off him, and you're just kind of straddled next to him. But it's Patty's turn.
All right, how far off the ground am I?
The cliff that you just climbed is 12-ish feet, 10 feet, a little higher than the one that you were on earlier.
Tuck and roll.
Yeah, I think I'm
You
gonna.
gotta just roll, acrobatics.
I'm gonna tuck and roll down the cliff. Ooh,
Oh,
I think this party's just like, I ignore natural walls and obstacles.
I think
Like,
just
now we're gonna climb it.
climb it.
If you climb it, it's athletics. If you want to take a roll down it, that would be athletics.
Joey's a farm boy who's really strong, so he likes to do shit like this for fun.
He's spry.
Joey would parkour around the farm.
Oh yeah, Batty, you do just
like
fine.
Climb
jumping
trails all the
fences.
time.
Probably because your body is like 75% the length of this,
Oh yeah, just
this
boing,
space. Anyway,
going right back
um,
up onto my
mhm.
feet, and then I'm gonna roll a perception to see what I can see.
okay, perception.
Ooh, nope. That's a
You
work.
see what I see?
Not nat.
Всего наши
What is
подлодки
it?
It was a one,
Способны-
not nat.
Reach. Okay. Yeah, Batty, you do not see anything else of note. I think you're confused with the smoke cloud so close to you right now. Yosef, it's your turn.
Wait, I still have movement left.
Oh,
Though.
you do? Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna,
do.
I'm gonna run up over to Cal, and then I'll end my turn.
And then Yosef, it will be your turn.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and fireball with that new radius there. That actually is 40 feet as well. I made sure that.
Where's the new radius? The green one?
It's on the map. Yeah, the green.
Okay.
How many fireballs do you have, dude? We're about to go to a war, basically, and you're gonna burn all your fireballs.
After this, I'll have 2 more.
Do you want to think about this, or do you want to do it?
I don't know.
We're assuming you don't need that spell slot for any other spells.
Well, okay. The only other spell slots that could be used for level 3 are the ones lower than that: water breathing, which is ritual, which I don't need a spell slot for, and speak with plants.
Which you're actively murdering right now. So, probably don't want to talk to him anyway.
Plants can suck my dick. But anyways, I was gonna fucking murder the guy that Vi tried to tackle, but now I can't because Vi's over there.
Go for it.
Do
No!
you want to try to deck save an 8d6?
Okay.
I think
So,
that
put
it's
this-
kind of funny.
Put the circle
If
where you
Vi's
want to
over
put
there
it.
yelling,
since
do
we're
it!
going through
I'll
this.
do it.
Hey,
Is this the final placement?
he's
No,
super
I know.
lawful. Like, this is what we came to do. You're taking him out. Go
I mean,
for
you
it.
are a goblin.
Okay.
No, wait,
Jesus
hold on.
Christ.
It says on the spreadsheet,
It's not
not.
my final thing until I click fireball. If that's cool. No. Vi and Joey can have their fun in the sun with that big boy.
Okay. Roll me for damage. 4. Okay. And then half damage for saves, right?
Yeah, but he's also baned up.
That's true. That's true. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, so he takes even less than that. All right. Okay, yeah. So, in that moment, not only does the archer on the side of a cliff that you see burst into flames, but you see like a pile of grass next to him burst into flames, screaming as another goblin in like a full ghillie suit just like melts into the side of this cliff.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, it is effective at killing unseen enemies.
It
I'll
is
say that.
really good. It is doing a really great job at eliminating some enemies.
That we did not know existed.
I can't wait till we
Not
start
at all.
fighting stuff that it like is barely does anything to.
Fire resistant. Or just has a shitload of HP.
Yeah.
I
It's
got
coming.
Cloud of Daggers at level 4. Like what he said.
Okay, all
I don't know if
right.
you heard that
What?
memory, but he said this is ridiculous.
All right, is that going to end your turn, Yosef, then?
Uh,
Your turn.
uh,
I think that's
hold
all
on.
you can do.
Give me one moment. What he said. I'm gonna run behind this rock. And then that will end my turn, yeah.
All right. Great. Okay. Where are you going, Yosef? Over there? All right, cool. Joey, does a 17 hit your armor class?
Why, yes, it does. Thanks for asking. Why?
Okay. Because you are struck with a black arrow that has red feathers on the shaft.
That's
And,
aesthetic.
and you are going to take the 12 piercing damage.
Can I try to catch it in the air as an
No,
action?
definitely not.
You could try to
Wait,
catch it. It's gonna go
is he
right
right
through your
next to me?
hand into your face.
Ah, damn, he's not.
He's not directly next to you, no.
No, he's not next
Um,
to anybody.
Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
My favorite type of Constitution saving throw. Never mind. My least favorite Constitution saving throw.
You get 12, okay. You are going to take me an additional 9 poison damage. As you feel, let's say it strikes you in the leg, and you feel your leg start to throb as poison starts to course through your bloodstream.
Go.
Ouchie.
And then you would be under the poisoned effect. So you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Fuck.
Okay.
Put that health bar to good use today.
Yeah.
Fucking 71, yeah, okay. You guys are getting lucky with these freaking killing these archers. Caliphil. Ooh, okay, yeah.
Blast.
So an arrow is I'm guessing a 10 doesn't do arrow plus.
No.
Okay. An arrow just like whizzes past you like 5 feet away, just like over your shoulder, or like 5, like literally you just hear it kind of in the wind as this guy just makes a pretty horrific miss. You can hear a scrambling sound over in this direction, 5 from where you're at. As you hear like the pitter patter of footsteps running in the grass, and it's not your turn yet. Roll me a perception check, buddy. I'm gonna allow this. Let me say there's a gust of wind.
Perception.
19. Okay. You can smell the faint odor of dog in the air, like wet dog. What else we got here?
Can I yell as a free action and just notify people?
Yeah, I'll allow that. And then at this point, it's Farragram's turn.
So I'm gonna kind of try to regroup. I mean, I guess for my action, can I use perception to see if there's anybody like on this area? Do you see where I'm tagging?
No, we can again.
It's just west of my current position.
Okay, yeah. You can roll perception for that.
Like, you know, that general area, just to see if there's any gillied up dwarves, or I mean goblins. Sorry, that's
Sure.
offensive.
Yeah, they are different.
They're super different.
To which
Although
group?
they both
We're all
live in
short
mountains and
races
stuff.
with the
Both.
same dude.
Gnomes, dwarves, goblins.
You know, the
Guys,
little
Half
the
full.
Oregon Renaissance Fair is back on this year. It's in June.
I heard Trevor and I talked about going to one of them. I want to.
The second one is Mystical Weekend, so we can go as like fairies and goblins and sprites and all kinds of stuff. The
I'm
first
down.
weekend is the more history specific one, so I say we go the second weekend. And show
no
up.
goblins.
There better be some like interspecies conflict. So,
Yeah, I'm 100% down. I actually really want to go.
Are you guys gonna find me out so I can come with?
No.
it's only
Fly
20
Get your
bucks
own
out.
plane ticket.
Nah, but Joe,
No.
go to the KC Red Fair together.
I'd be so down.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
should.
The big ones are supposed to be really fun. Farragram, you do not see any more
I've never
goblins
been.
on the side of the cliff with you. I think that from where you're at, actually, you see the distant glistening of gold pieces at the base of the cliff over here, and you see that there's also a sword and a shield. The sword is plunged into the dirt, and laying up against the side of the cliff is some sort of skeleton of some sort of humanoid.
Okay, yeah. So by the by the
Yeah,
the broken
destroyed
down
wagon.
cart. Sick. I guess I'm just gonna go. How tall is this little cliff I'm on?
It's about 12 feet established.
This little cliff.
This little cliff that everyone's just rolling down.
I guess I already used my action, so I'm just gonna move west. So,
Okay.
there's the square. Bonk. Okay, I'm done.
All right, Calico, your turn.
Cool. I'm going to cast blindness, deafness.
Okay, on who?
I gotta find the spell card, and I need to change my push talk button because I can't scroll while pushing control.
Oh, weird. Okay. I'm gonna hit this ball real quick and you push this right.
This is like a marvelous idea.
I have to go to the bathroom if I want to do that. Sad to go.
Cool. And I'm going to cast at a 3rd level. And hit the guy in front of me and the one Fi is testing with. Oh, I don't have that much range. Hold on. I need to move.
Yeah, it's 30 feet. Ooh, nice. Can you move that far though? Nice. That's crazy. It's exactly 30 feet.
Cool. And so I'm going to cast blindness, deafness on those two.
Okay.
Constitution save, please.
Constitution saves. The other guy has a -7. First roll is a 4. Second roll is also a 4.
Cool. They're both blind now.
Nice. That sucks for an archer.
I say, Salona, grant me darkness, pretty please. And that's it. I'll end my turn here. Shield's still up.
I think it's a filed accident. But the guy under you is blind. Let it be known. Joey, your turn.
Despite his disadvantages that he's just faced, he's still going to run to the goblin and attack him. Not Fi. The other one.
Thank you.
The one
I
that
do
Fi is
have
on
to
top
ask.
Yeah.
Can Joey tell the difference?
Yeah, Joey can tell the difference.
of.
He's not face blind.
Okay.
We're dressed very differently from the other goblins as well.
If you're attacking him,
That's
roll me to
true.
hit. Are you using your dagger or your short sword?
Short sword, yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I have disadvantage, right?
Yes. On attack rolls.
Nat 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Fi.
Unfortunately, Fi, Joey might be a little bit face blind. He does swing and hit you. But I think it was on the backswing. Joey, you were so overjoyed to finally have an easy target that you just went a little bit too far on your backstroke and struck Fi on the way back. And yeah, go ahead and take me 11 years of damage.
So sorry, Fi. I'm a little dazed right now from the arrow in the leg.
Fi, it is your turn.
It happens, I guess. This little fucker, though. I'm going to, instead of trying to grapple him this turn, I'm gonna rip off one of my citations and stuff it in. I want to try to stuff it in his mouth to make him afraid of me.
Okay, roll me for intimidation.
Oof.
Wisdom save.
That's
Against your spells. Okay, well, he still has to make that wisdom save against your spells. What's the spell save on it?
That's a good question.
I think your voice like cracks when you try to like stuff it down, and you like miss his mouth a few times first. You're kind of like feeling around his face before you shove it in.
15. This is
15,
my
okay.
DC.
Okay. Oh, and which guy is it? Oh, it's the guy that's he's got -7. -7.
Yeah.
So that would be 11. He's rolled. He's rolled an 18. But thanks to Cal and Phil, you made it.
Thanks, Cal.
You're so
So
welcome.
yeah, he is definitely terrified of you. As you just like get on him and blindly feel around. Well, he is blind. He just feels you on top of him, feeling around his face, and then shoving paper down his throat. I forgot what this guy's blind and deaf right now. So not the most enthusiastic thing that can happen to somebody. It's actually fairly terrifying. It might be a war crime. Batty, it's your turn.
Some PTSD after this one.
All right. See how far away this dude is.
Also deafened on the cliff over here.
On the cliff. Okay.
Blinded and deafened.
Oh yeah, I can get to him in one movement and still attack him if I roll well enough on athletics, right?
Yeah, you would have to roll athletics to make that climb.
Right.
And it's going to be a little harder than the other one because there are 2 different surfaces. So the check is going to be different.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Not kidding.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Batty
Dimension 20 moment.
Batty like gymnastic style double vaults the first one and plants their hands on the second one and just like muscle ups onto the second one in front of a very, very dazed, drooling goblin on the side of the cliff.
All right, then I'm gonna attack him with my halberd.
Okay, roll me to hit.
All right. 15 plus 17.
17's gonna hit.
All right, and then I will roll damage. Grab my. Sorry, I should have got these out beforehand.
Oh, roll me again
There
in
he
case
is.
you crit because he's blind, so I think you get advantage on attack rolls.
Well, didn't I crit?
Right?
I crit in the first. No, wait, never mind. I'll roll again on
You crit,
the.
or are you? Crit?
Yeah,
You
no,
don't
the
make
other one.
the
Okay,
athletics
that's only a 13.
All right, cool. I just want to make sure we didn't get crit in case.
All right, I found my D8, so I'm gonna roll for attack. Oh, that is 8 damage on the first attack.
Okay, and what weapon are you using?
I'm using my black-bladed halberd.
Okay, how do you want to do it before you make this
Ooh.
attack?
I'm going to, let's see, I guess I will just knock him to the ground and then just move my blade across his throat. Just kind of low-key decapitation.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you like.
Not sending
plummet.
it flying or anything, just...
It's a very professional execution.
Yeah, you just like speed climb 2 little cliff sides up to the top of this thing, and yeah, just like smash down on it and decapitate it. Wait, you're decapitating with your halberd, like like a game of golf, essentially.
Yeah, just, yes, exactly.
Very cool. That's what I'm imagining. So yeah, you just like clonk, just like fucking.
More like
goblin
croquet.
head goes
I think I
flying.
probably put my foot on his head first, like croquet, and just kind of...
Mhm. But yeah, you do all of those things. Joseph,
I
is
hate
your
it.
turn.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Gruesome. Fucking gruesome.
Joseph?
That's so fucking funny. You're in my room. Anyways, I'm gonna move about here, and then I'm going to see if I can see the thing that Fi was yelling about earlier. See if there isn't anything to that.
Are you gonna be rolling a perception check?
If that is the check that you would like me to roll,
Or
or trying to do this.
Yeah, roll me another perception. You're looking off in like this direction, right?
Yeah, because like he was over here. I'm
Hold on.
assuming he was like yelling about something over,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah,
this
he heard some
whole-
like footsteps over there.
yeah, this whole
okay.
area. It's like I already seen everything before that, so
So you squint your eyes over in that direction, and at first you don't really see much, but then you notice that there are 4 evenly placed bulges in the grass on top of the cliff, and you can see just barely over the edge of the cliff that there's like a small feather that you recognize as part of a helmet structure on the side of the cliff over there. But yeah, so you see 4 individual goblins laying heavily camouflaged over there.
You won't let me fireball them, would you?
That was your action.
I figured you were gonna say that, but I had to ask.
Spend after that, you only have 1 left. So,
Alright. I mean, I would have to cast it at a 4th level, but I'd have another.
I guess that's fair. Okay. Have we killed? Okay. Well, this goblin over here. Or is that going to end your turn, Yosef?
Yeah, just gonna be like, hey, more goblins on that cliff over yonder. What are they doing? I ponder.
Okay. So the goblin that Joey and Fi has been tussling with is just going to be like blindly swinging its weapon around in a circle, attempting to hit you guys. And I'm guessing that
He's having a bad day.
he's having a real bad day, but he's rolling pretty high. Does 16 hit your armor class, Joey?
Yes.
He's
Damn.
attract Bane.
Oh,
you say that?
Wait.
It's on attack rolls too.
Oh, it's on attack rolls from the damage or the d20 to hit?
The d20 to hit, I believe.
Okay, yeah. In that case, with that -7, he only rolled a 9, so I'm guessing he did not. He did not hit Joey. Okay, cool. Thank you for reminding me of that.
No worries.
Yeah, so he just like blindly swings his blade around or his spear around in a circle, like trying to hit you guys. You guys just kind of like step out of the range of his attack, just like, okay, what are you doing, buddy? Come on now. But again, can't hear anything. Just looks like shocked in his facial expressions. At this point, the 4 bulges that you saw over there, Yosef, they're all going to individually attempt to scale down the cliff to try to get at the major party. And they are going to reveal themselves completely as they scream, "For ground garbage!" As they run down the side of the cliff. 2 of them are successful, 2 of them fall flat on their faces. 1 of them is going to take some bludgeoning damage. Ooh, 6 bludgeoning damage, not great. And they are all here. Here. Alright. Cool. Yikes. Batty? Oof. Okay. I'm guessing a 5 does not hit your armor class, Batty. An arrow with a black shaft and red feathers hits the side of the cliff underneath you, and you see that it came from somewhere over in this direction over here, Betty.
Could you ping it again for me, bud?
Yeah, somewhere over here.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. After that, Peregrine, it's your turn.
Well. Okay. So I was just looking at my character sheet. But yeah, I definitely don't have any ranged attacks. So all I'm going to do is dashity dash. We're going to call it there. Doot.
Okay. We're going to return with the dash then. Calico, your turn.
Tight. I'm going to get spiritual weapon. Here.
Oh, weeping? Sorry, I didn't see it. Okay, spiritual weapon.
And instead of Seluna's normal rod of 4 moons, is a rod of 4 moons, but they're all the little sickles.
Oh, that's tight. Okay. Oh, yeah. So little helicopter sickles.
That's adorable.
Okay. Roll me to hit.
Okay, so 12 plus 7 plus 2, 21.
Oh, yeah, that's going to hit for sure. So then roll me your. Are you doing what level?
Just second level. So just
Okay.
1d8 plus my spell mod, which is 4.
Okay.
So 12.
Nice.
I don't know if I have to pick one of them or if it would hit both of them.
It would hit both from where you
Cool.
cast it. Yeah, you just like hack them both to ribbons with that spell, as they just both fall apart completely dead. 12 damage.
Oh, they are shrimpy little boys.
Cool. Damn, you guys are fucking shredding through these guys.
And actually, it would be like 8 plus 2. So 10.
I bet you feel so confident right now.
They're dead. That feels so good.
All
We're
right.
walking into our own doom.
It's a false sense of security.
Mm-hmm.
Is that gonna end your turn, Calico?
Yeah, I wanna move, but I don't know how much I can move. Hold on.
I guess the Iron Road is as dangerous as this game.
Hello.
You better not beef up the encounter next week
I'm
after
done.
this. Don't do it.
No, he's just going to resource starve us.
Oh.
And be like, oh, we're sorry about your spell slots.
I like that.
Oh, sorry about your long rests.
I like that better because it just
Ryan's going
nerfs
to
the
get
OP
knocked
people.
out and robbed, and they're going to take his blocks so we won't have safe travels.
Joey, it's your turn.
Okay, well, Joey.
It's been way hard.
Wait, are you still going? I'm sorry. Kelsey,
No, I'm done.
Okay, Joey is deathly afraid of hurting Fi again, so he's just gonna try to hit the goblin with his hilt of his sword.
Okay, going for non-lethal damage. Roll me to hit.
What do I roll for that?
Watch him knock out Fi.
I'll let you use the damage that you would normally have for your sword. That's fine. Go for the hilt slap. Or the hilt clunk.
12.
Actually, you're not at disadvantage because he's blind. You would just even out. So that would still be 12, I guess.
Yeah.
So that was your first roll, but that does hit. So 10 piercing damage. So, 5, will you move to the right? Sorry. Okay. Piercing damage. Yeah, you knock him right the fuck out.
Yeah, that's what you get for hitting Fi with your sword. That was crazy how he did that.
That poor dude was wrecked by like everybody. He like fell off the side of the
definitely
cliff,
saw that
and then
asshole
was
hit
charmed
me.
by Caliphil, and then got blinded, and then was just wrecked by Joey. I mean, after Joey.
And then, while blind, tackled and had paper shoved down his throat, and then
Oh
stabbed.
god, yeah, all of these things, yeah.
Sounds like a
Okay.
personal problem.
Sounds like he should get his shit together.
We committing war crimes?
Well, this
Like a
guy's still
major
alive, so
Yeah, he is still alive. He's just knocked out. But yeah, you successfully do that, Joey. Is that going to end your turn?
yeah, I would like to use my movement and walk towards Calathil. And just like gesture towards my leg with an arrow in it. Like with a sad look on Joey's face.
Don't you give me those puppy dog eyes.
What the hell? Okay, 5.
Exaggerate my limp.
To be fair, you do have a arrow shaft, and like you haven't really specified that you tried to remove the either.
It's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. Sorry.
I'm going to. Joey, are you bloodied? Like, how bad off do you look?
I am not bloodied, but I have lost
I mean, I
29.
think technically you are.
Well, isn't bloodied
he's
under
not below
half
half.
HP?
Yeah, he's not half yet.
No, I've taken 29 HP,
Oh.
but I'm not below half.
I can't read. The numbers are small. Sorry.
Yeah, it's got 71 HP.
I thought it said 32.
Yeah, if it was 32, he would be bloody.
Man, I don't have a lot of combat stuff available to me, y'all. I forgot to repick my things at the long rest. That's on me. Okay, I'm going to rip off another citation and try to slap it on the guy in front of me.
Which guy?
There's the person in gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're going to just take damage.
Damn. Okay. Roll me the 2d8. The 2d8.
I'm going to criticize all the dirt on their outfit.
It's goblins like you that give us a bad name.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember how this thing lost health. Oh yeah, it was the bludgeoning damage from the fall. So yeah, this thing gets back up from its fall, and is just barely clinging to life as you walk towards it and just start wagging your finger and slap it on the forehead with your citation. Or where are you putting the citation?
Yeah.
On the forehead. All right, cool. And as you do that, its eyes roll back into its skull and it falls over, collapsed, dead upon the ground. And super dead, actually. Like, I think that you did some, like, concussive damage with that citation.
I'm gonna walk a couple more squares toward those guys over there. And that's my turn.
Maddie, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna roll a
So I see where that arrow came from.
It was right. How do I
Yeah.
ping? Yeah, right there.
Mhm.
Okay, that is gonna be. I think I'm gonna dash over there
Okay.
because I've got. Yeah, I'll have to dash to get there. But I'll run around these guys' bodies and that'll be my turn.
Okay. And where are you placing yourself?
I think I can get to about here.
Okay, cool. Awesome. And then Yosef, it's your turn.
Kind of killed everyone.
Mm.
Uh,
No.
There's another goblin over here by the cart.
I know. I meant like easily accessible targets.
Yeah, to you. Fair.
Call him a bitch.
I'm gonna. Don't worry. I need to be within 60 feet.
Psychic damage style.
Okay. I'm gonna say this to the man. You's a bitch. You and your friends are all gonna be in a ditch. They're already dead. So don't worry. You have nothing to fear because they're already there. Gonna fucking.
Not ready. All right. 17.
Shit.
Unfortunately, it is not quite enough to do the damage that you want.
Oh, apparently it has disadvantage on rolls.
Oh, does it?
To the fact. Well, if it fails.
Oh, if
right?
it fails, yeah, it did not fail. That's cool though. Okay. Is that gonna end your turn, Yosef?
Yeah.
Okay. Here.
I guess he's not gonna end up dead in a ditch.
Unfortunately not.
Darn.
Alright, so this guy to I can make all the way over to you 5 up close. Here. Batty. Does a 17 hit your armor class?
Margot stepped away for a sec.
Oh, okay. Give me a second then. Who else do we got here? Yeah, I mean, we just gotta wait for Margaret to get back then. Actually, you know what? No. Caliphil, does a 17 hit your armor class?
I don't believe.
Okay.
Normally it would,
wait.
but I've been saying my shield's out, so I'm presuming my shield is still out.
Okay.
So it would hit. Mine's
It would hit.
17 with my shield, so it does.
With your shield? Okay, it does hit. So yeah, a black arrow with red feathers on the shaft is going to strike your shield to go through it into your wrist. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
1 second.
And you're going to take 12 piercing damage from the arrow itself.
I'm gonna cast shield as a reaction.
It's like additional magical shield appears.
Hmm?
Awesome. Bonus action. Can you use it as a reaction?
Oh yeah, that says bonus action, but my other thing says reaction. I think that's the whole point of shield.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's a +5, so that would bring you up to 21, right? All right, cool. Yeah, so it does not hit then. Lucky shit. Yeah, you put up your shield
I'm
and
glad
at
I
the
touched that last
moment,
minute.
yeah, and at the last moment, put up your magical shield as the arrow just like cling, just like bounces off of it and clutters harmlessly to the ground. After that, it would be Farragut's turn. Nice. Yeah.
Sorry, I keep forgetting to unmute myself.
All good.
So that's the last one right there that we can see.
That you can see.
I'm gonna sashay right up to him and fucking swing a ding. Really should
Alright,
get
roll me
my
to hit.
character sheet out before I do so. It's like the longer the session goes on, the longer it takes to load. There it is.
And if you double click the top of it, it just minimizes it. So you don't have to reopen it every time. Oh yeah, it's gonna hit.
That's
6
one-handed.
damage. Okay, takes 6 damage from your sword there. Not quite enough to kill it, but enough to, put it in its place. Okay.
My second swing was a crit fail.
Okay. Well, quite luckily, you don't have any allies super close to you. Okay, with your second swing, your sword becomes lodged in the small shield of this goblin, as you guys are kind of like stuck together at this point. And we'll end the turn there. Caliphil, you would be up there.
There's the one right in front of Farragram. Okay.
Yep.
So for my action, I'm going to Healing Word first level on Joey. Is 1d4 plus my mod, so 7. And then Spiritual Weapons bonus action is that I can move my Spiritual Weapon and smack him again.
Okay.
So that's for 1 minute, so it should already be right behind that guy.
Yeah, so you're just going to shift it over slightly.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack the guy attacking Farragram.
Okay, cool. And is that a dex save or no, a spell attack?
Yeah, that is a melee attack.
Awesome.
11 plus 9 is 20.
Oh yeah, that's going to hit.
1d8 plus my 5 plus 2 plus. What's my what? My spell mod, so 4. So 5 plus 6, 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay. Yeah, that is enough to kill him. We got another dead one on our hands here. At this point, with this goblin's death, Batty, you are going to see a goblin dressed in ornate, like commander-esque armor, like pop out of the grass in front of you. There we go. Do you see that, Betty?
Yeah.
Okay. And on top of that, you are also going to see a warg that had been hiding behind a tree, mounted by another goblin, turn tail and flee very quickly off to the north, as the goblin in the armor screams, "You'll never get in! You'll never make it all the way to Goblin Run!" And he's going to attempt to turn tail and flee at this point. Batty, I don't know if you have any ranged weapons, but
I have a spear.
you do have a spear you can huck. I will allow you to do that if you would like to.
As a reaction, I'm
As a
gonna
re-
go ahead and chuck the spear. Let's see if I'm rolling the hit.
Yeah, sounds great. That sounds
Oh,
standard
no.
protocol to me. Thanks
That
a lot,
was a
Doc.
one.
Flip your mic down.
That was a 1.
Ooh, yeah, that is not going to hit. So you miss with the spear hook. As this goblin hard runs and jumps onto the back of this
Yeah.
board.
Can I yell as a reaction?
Absolutely.
The scouts are getting away, and there's a very fancy lad getting away also.
If you may allow me to fireball them.
Oh crap. Yeah, we actually do.
Is that in range?
You were still behind your
Fireball's range is like 120 feet, right?
Seconds.
Yeah.
Because we're still in initiative. No, unfortunately not.
Okay.
I'm going to say that at this point, yeah, they have galloped away too far. Sorry. Batty, you noticed that there was an insignia on the shoulder pauldron of this particular goblin. And the insignia appeared to resemble the, what's it called? The symbol for the guild that Yosef is a part of.
The
Dripping
shadow,
mug.
the dripping mug.
The dripping mug, excuse me.
Oh no. Yosef, we need to talk.
And then you guys are out of initiative at this point.
Alright, I think I'll reconvene at the middle of the canyon, and I also want to check out that cart.
Can we also make a point to tie this dude up, as soon as someone with available rope can?
Am I still poisoned?
Let me see what that effect is here.
I've got rope. I'll tie him up by.
You will be. I can't tell you for how long it lasts, but yes, you are still poisoned.
If he is poisoned, can I have a look at that?
Yeah. Of course, my leg hurts really bad. Well, actually, it doesn't hurt too bad. It's pretty numb at this point, but.
Alright, I'm using 5 feet of my rope.
I do not have rope.
So, Joey, you remove the shaft from your leg, and then Vi sanitizes you. And then what are you doing, Caliphil? Sorry.
How much HP do I heal?
21.
Oh, that's huge.
Okay.
This is gonna hurt like a bitch, by the way. And I just hunk a glob of the hand sanitizer in it.
Batty, roll me survival check to tie the guy up.
Can I give Betty guidance?
Sure. You got survival? Sorry. Is Margot here? Hello?
Yeah, she muted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Headphones
Oh.
are being weird.
Oh yeah, you kind of blanking out
Choppy.
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. I rolled a 15, and then it's D4, right, Cal?
Yeah.
All right. Let me grab a little pointy guy. Oh, nice. It's a 4, so 19.
Okay. Yeah, you tie him up with a pretty sturdy looking knot, and he's pretty well unconscious still. Joey is cured of his poisons. Who are the ones that are looking through the carts right now? Anyone looking at the cart can roll me an investigation.
So afraid of the booby traps.
I'll look at the cart.
Okay.
What happens to me?
Roll me investigation as you look around the cart area. And nothing immediate happens as you step into that area. 14? 15?
Because
Okay.
yeah, jack of all trades, sir.
The cart is pretty small, and so is the skeleton that lays up against the cliffside there. Yeah, you can clearly assume that the skeleton is either of hobbit or dwarvish descent, judging by the stature.
Can I take a
more...
toe?
What?
Can I take a toe?
Nasty little freak.
You can do whatever you want. This is D&D.
I'm gonna take a toe bone of this.
He's not approving of it.
Okay. As you take a toe bone, you realize that the toe is not nearly as large as you would have expected for a hobbit, or for a halfling, pardon me. These bones are dwarvish. On the ground, scattered in front of the dwarf's skeleton, there is 25 gold pieces and 15 silver pieces. They're just kind of like laying in the grass. The cart appeared to originally have been hauling some sort of powder, which has since been poured out all over the ground, and is like sopping wet, almost as if like water has been poured all over it. And it appears to be like a dark gray color, although I don't think that you would have seen this before. And there is a very small chest sitting to the right of the, or sitting on the right hand side of the dwarf skeleton. Underneath his arm, he appears to have died with his hand over the top of his chest. Or I guess it's more of like a lockbox, a large lockbox.
Hey Joey, I got a chest for you.
Oh, you're giving me a chest.
Yeah, it's all you, buddy.
I would like to investigate it for did you already investigate it for traps? Joseph probably did not.
Yeah, well, he investigated the area with a 15 and did not find any traps, but he did find quite a bit of some gold pieces. But if you want to roll an investigation to see if you missed anything.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Okay.
Oh, I saw a disadvantage on the 17.
17. Okay, yeah. You do not see any immediate traps. The small lockbox looks to be just that.
I'd like to try to pick it.
Cool. Go ahead and roll with your thieves tools. 18. Okay. You fiddle around with it a little bit. The lock mechanism is a little bit smaller than you're used to, but you do open it with a click after a couple seconds, just kind of fumbling around. And inside of this, you find a total of 60 GP. You find a drift globe. It's a small, transparent, very well polished silver sphere that appears to be kind of like a globe. It's even got grid marks on it and everything. Are you guys familiar with what drift globes are? These are pretty canon.
No.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna say neither do your characters. So you find this odd silverish sphere called a drift globe because I gave you that name. So sorry. You find one yew leaf, a pouch of powdered silver. You find a vial of holy water. You find one silvered longsword, a potion of greater healing, 2 bloodstones, a piece of rose quartz, and a moonstone. So like a piece of feldspar. And I can drop that in the chat real quick.
Joey will take 10 GP and then just leave the rest for the rest of the party.
Just like snag a quick 10. Okay. But yeah, it appears that this dwarf was a traveler of some kind. Pretty specific inventory in that lockbox. And obviously the silvered longsword would be on his person, not in the lockbox. Sorry about that.
Is there anything left of him, like clothing-wise?
Roll me an investigation on his bones.
Okay. Cal's basically getting the impression from what is on him. I mean, obviously it's spell components of some sort, but the U-leaf and the powdered silver are spell components she recognizes along with the holy water as cleric. 15 plus 4, you said perception?
Yeah, perception.
Plus 4, 19.
19? Okay. The bones are pretty bare. Any clothing that was originally on them has since, rotted away with like the weather and the dry wind and everything. Sand does a pretty good job of cleaning things. But as you get closer to him, or to the bones, excuse me, you notice that like there's a small mark etched into the top of his sternum, and it's very hard to tell the exact shape. Like there were more symbols than just this. You can tell there are small notches on other parts of his ribcage. But the one that you could recognize on his sternum looks to be a pentagram.
A what?
A pentagram.
Okay, so probably some sort of warlock or sorcerer or something.
Oh, they could just be into some
Or
heavy
cleric of,
music.
Like, a different god I'm not familiar with.
Carries a silvered sword.
History check?
Sure. Roll me for history.
You can always tell me no. 10 plus, I think it's like 7. Hold on. 10 plus 5, 15.
15.
Yeah, monster hunter.
I'll see if I can find the exact sect for you. Okay. So you would know this symbol adorned on his chest to be, or these type of markings in general are for monster hunters. Specifically, this marking would be for someone that's like more of a vampire hunter, like more specified like that. The symbols themselves with a 15, the reason that they get these done is because they have to carry around a specific relic with them to draw from its power. And they usually get the symbol of this relic like carved into their sternum. And that part of the history itself is specific to dwarves. Like other races don't normally carve things into their sternum. It's just dwarves that decide to follow this specific sect of monster hunting.
Dwarves are intense.
Yeah, those big
yeah. I mean, I would tell the group what I discerned. Like he's a monster hunter, probably vampiric in nature. Like he hunts vampires.
Yeah, and he's
I
carrying.
don't know why he's here. Maybe he's just traveling.
And carrying some sort of bizarre dust.
He's here dying, being dead. What are you doing?
And then they want to investigate the dust.
I do want to say, speaking of symbols, the fancy boy goblin that ran away had Yosef's dripping mug thingy on him.
Oh.
It was carved into his pauldron.
Like on his pauldron, he had your club or guild or whatever symbol.
Why am I not surprised that Raybert has something to do with this?
Well, if Raver has anything to do with this, that means we just gotta leave it alone. Just leave it be.
I'm going to stab your money, Daddy. I'm going
He's
to
a smart man. He's a great guy.
He's a bad man.
He's gonna do great things for the city.
This is
You know, we should just leave him alone, leave him be.
You don't need him to be
Smells
famous,
It's a
Joseph.
free market. It's a free country.
I don't need
He
him, but he's a
smells
cool guy.
And I have the
Bad.
freedom to kill him.
That you do.
Yes, we should kill
I'm
him.
gonna be mad if you do. He's. I
Be
like
mad
that
at
guy.
me.
What if I fight for him? What if I decide to fight for him at the end of this?
Then I'll stab you.
Oh yeah, you
Can't
might.
stab me. I'll fireball you. I'll call down the heavens upon you.
You're gonna
God,
get
Okay,
wished.
okay, dancing happy feet boy. Calm down.
Okay, now come on.
Out.
You don't have
Give
to
me the
bring my
word.
job into this.
Give me the word, and I
don't
will
make fun of you.
squish.
It's okay.
this
It's
bar.
okay, Batty. It's okay.
You don't have to bring my job.
Can
into
we-
this. I don't make fun of you for being a a cleric, bringing your god to people. I know. I think
My God's a
Reaper's just
beautiful
cool
moon
guy.
woman. What's funny about that?
Look, Reaper's a cool guy, and we should just leave.
That's debatable.
If he has if he has things to do with this, we should go. That's all I'm saying.
Speaking of that, can we search these bodies for any sort of documentation of marching orders, directives?
Letters home.
Yeah, any kind of physical evidence?
Absolutely, you can. If everyone wants to roll the investigation thing.
Nope.
Yeah, I'll search their bodies and I'll find nothing because Reaper has nothing to do with this, and I'll show it to you. Another 15.
Yeah, that's what you think about.
1, 2, 3, 5.
Yeah, he's a
Okay,
cool guy.
Joey and Batty, you guys just find the various like rusted swords, chipped axes, small pieces of goblin mail. I think that all of you together with all of your investigations, you probably find a cumulative 20 silver on all these goblins. Not a ton of coin, but they do have some like small change purses with them. Let's see here. 15. So Faragrim and Yosef, you on one of the more well armored goblins that were hiding in the bushes that were like turned to cinder essentially. You find I guess they would have been turned to cinder, so you wouldn't find that. Hang on. What can I give you?
The
So we
fucking
don't
drawbacks
explode
of
people.
Fireball.
I'm telling you, Fireball and
Burn all the paper in their butt.
Hey,
burns.
Jacob
Make this
deserves
entry
this
vivid.
win, though.
Hey, like I said, I will find nothing on these.
Jacob
goblins
deserves
that
to go.
show
Oh, I
Reaper's-
have all the. Oh, no!
Oh, yep, exactly. Because we fireball
All
these
I'm saying.
motherfuckers.
I will find nothing that shows Raybert's collusion, because he is a great, smart guy, and he would not have anything to do with this. And if he
You're
does,
a
he
naive
shouldn't get
boy,
any-
aren't you?
You have been
No,
glamored.
I think no, Raybert's is cool. I think he's smart. Even
Yeah.
if he does some evil stuff, it's all for the betterment of money. And I like.
Yeah,
money.
that's what they said about Daggled in Neverwinter, too.
And,
It's
he
all
has,
for the
he has
betterment
all
of
about the
money.
information- He has some cool information chains, and like I can use those chains to maybe find my parents. He has
Oh,
his
so
hand in a
it's
lot
almost-
of pockets.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
and
so-
he runs my guild. He's just a really cool guy. I think we should just leave him.
Corruption begets corruption.
It's
Yeah,
time to shut
so-
up now, Joseph.
Unfortunately, after an exhaustive search between Caliphil, Yosef, and Faragrim, because the captains of this particular platoon did burst asunder and become a pile of ash, along with any documentation that they were carrying, you do not find anything that may direct you to believe who may have done this, although the goblin that did initially jump off the cliff did yell for Grogabudge when he did that, so you have that
Yeah, but that's
indication.
not gonna hold up in court.
Yeah, but definitely a little bit of confusion from the dripping mug symbol on the pauldron on one of them. Yeah, I guess we're just going to have to wait till next session to find out a juicy bit of detail that we actually did miss. So,
Can
that's definitely
I
definitely a lesson to be learned there.
can I retrieve
I'm
if
going
there
to
are
continue to fireball.
any unspent poison arrows from the archer who shot
There
our
is
boys?
one in the cliffside that struck below Batty's feet.
I would just like to retrieve any that are unspent and give them to Joey.
Okay. Joey, you can
Okay.
have a poisoned
Laying
Arrow.
lotioned hands.
Okay. And then I'm gonna move you guys over to the next map, but I'm gonna call the session here because I have to wake up and open.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty,
Shop.
Roo.
That sounds like
Bit
fun.
nasty.
But if you guys want to take a quick peek at this next map here, the party does make it all the way to the Goblin Gate at this point.
I'm
After
gonna
hiking through the
fireball
rest
so
of the
many
day.
of these people.
And you see some pretty interesting sights
Fireball.
in front of you. So, anyways, just gonna leave that at this, and yeah, no long rest, no short rest. We're just gonna be running right into this next week.